Okay. Sorry, I gotta check that my... Okay, good. My microphone does work. Sick. Alright. As per usual, I'm not gonna look at chat. Unfortunate for you guys. It is what it is. So, I did some very minimal digging based on the experience I had yesterday. And they recommended going to other planets. But not only going to other planets. Exploring the surfaces first. Because those tend to be easier. I thought it would be more like you know, go to one planet, try to 100% that, then go to the other planets. It appears maybe that is not conventional wisdom. Therefore, we will be trying something new today. So let me put on the suit. Let's go here. It is also entirely possible that this is just a bad idea in general. But, so be it. C'est la vie, as they say. And that... well, that's unfortunately where we've already been. What about you? Okay. It's not too shabby. I am curious to see what's on Ashton. It is one of the smaller planets. So... in fact, it looks about the same size as our moon. So hopefully this should be okay. And that's its moon, huh? Also looks very hollow. Okay. Whoa! Okay, I'm just gonna chill a little bit, and okay. Well. My fault. But all good. Wow. This is pretty terrifyingly small. Anything on the South Pole? Oh, here we go. So this should be the eye of the universe something or other. Well, we need to go down, so... I gotta find something to flick this down. Is there like a bowl on the side, maybe? No? Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to go down there now. I don't know. Doesn't work if I do that. Okay, I mean, there's also this thing. What the heck is this thing? Ignore the immense glare coming from the sun. What is this? What? I mean, it's glowing purple. But I guess I can't do anything with that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A lot of things going on at once. Oh, I mean, there's this thing too. So, what? Presumably this is all just pointing to that. I guess. Surely they wouldn't have one of these be something I need to read or something, right? That would be kind of troll. Please don't do that to me. Okay. We can't walk on it. We can't interact with it. There's nothing on the back. Alright, and we're out of here, I guess. Ooh. Few things of note, though, on the equator. This being one of them. I'm gonna get some lore behind this. What is that? Oh. Is it done, or do I guess it's done then. Is that a scroll? Just give me that. It's definitely still going up, right? I just need some way to read this scroll. Okay, maybe it's not moving up anymore. Okay, it doesn't look like it's moving up anymore. Whatever that means. What the heck? Is this thing gonna kill me or... Oh. What the... That does not... That... I don't know if we should be walking into that. Surely not. But where do I even put this in? Back this way? What the heck? If we run out of fuel, it's chill. Kinda. Ouch. It's a plant. No, doesn't count. Alright. What the heck? What? Okay, well. Oh. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to take this somewhere and read it. You're telling me there's nothing else I can do here? Oh. Oh, okay. Nope. Apparently... Whoa. There is stuff we can do here. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the sun station plans? Wait, so we can go to the sun? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Valid. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. And I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are. Wait, what? I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. And I don't recall supporting the sun station's construction, but here we are. Alright, well, do I have to drop this one, put this one down, and then... Nah. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Okay. So, I guess that's the next stop, but Ember Twin is the other one, so... Interesting. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Rami found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised you didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konoe would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. What is going on? What is happening? Oh. Okay. Note to self, don't do that. I don't think we can go up there. Nope. So, whoa. So we have to find a way to remove these. Wow, that's not particularly helpful. Oh, and not only that, but running out of oxygen. Well, let's just keep going this way, I suppose. Anything here? Well, okay, we can come back to the ship. It's pretty fortuitous. Restart. Yup. Where's the fuel at? This thing? Yup. Okay. And back we go. Oh wait, this thing is... Oh. What? We just have to wait a little bit, I suppose? No. Okay, let me on here. Nice. What the heck? Oh, well this isn't very helpful. Alright. Maybe some other time then. But this seems to grow with time. Have we been here? Is this the same building we were just in? Surely not. Well, it would look like these things are growing out of the ground. So, my guess is that this planet's kind of time locked. Like, earlier on you can't really do much, but eventually stuff becomes more apparent. Unfortunately, I have yet to find the person I need to find. Down in here? Ouch. Is there anything here? Huh. What about this? That's 500 meters away. I don't know, I kind of want to see what's here. Is it worth moving out right away? I don't think so. So that opens that. It's pretty cool, I guess. Okay. I mean, this is probably gonna open this. I mean, what even is all of this? Is there any information here? We go down this thing? Were we supposed to go up? That doesn't look like a good idea. What the heck? Okay. I think the best course of action is probably finding whoever was here. My ship! It's just being tossed around. Well, I guess we haven't been to the North Pole, I don't think. This is so rough because I'm probably gonna have to come back here and re-explore. Oh no, this thing is the North Pole. And then the South Pole was that area we were at before. So what is this? Can we get in there? Okay, not from here. So like this? Hello? Okay, I guess not. Huh. Yeah, this is not here before. But this is where we've already been, so like... And that connects to this other thing? Is that all this planet is? I haven't even found the person in charge yet. This is interesting. Is this where we were supposed to put the other scroll? Because, I do not have that on me. Not in the slightest. Oh. What? this is all well and good, but we need fuel, kinda. What happens if I go to a different planet now? Is that a thing I can do? Just kind of leave? Okay. Okay, so refuel on everything. And then just kind of go. I guess we can. Let's... I don't know if this is too close to this... Oh, the sun. Well, okay. Perhaps we shouldn't do that then. Where should we go? Maybe should I signal scope for... I vaguely remember something about someone being here, but maybe not. Okay, anyways. Let's try Ember Twin. We're chilling. Okay. Well, we're probably not coming back here. What the heck? What the... That's from the... Whoa! Wait, so are we supposed to come to Ember Twin first? Or... I'm confused. Also, this means nothing. Sadly. What? So... Ash's twin is losing sand. And presumably Ember Twin is gaining sand? So maybe I should go to Ember Twin first. And then Ash's Twin second. Is there anything at all here? There's this thing, apparently. Whoop. Okay. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the Whitehall Station. The Whitehall Station. Remy and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, could prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab can currently only be accessed from the path, by the path from the Sunless City, wherever that is. Inviting Sad inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. What is happening? Oh, am I pausing time while I'm reading? Is that what that is? High Energy Lab. Oh! Can we enter? Is there anything I can do? Well, they did say the door should remain closed. The Sunless City. Is that where this is? Also, that sun is getting very red. We might be running out of time here. Does this mean anything? Can we do anything here? I assume this is gonna be locked. Yeah. Could just get down there. What's that? Oh. Well, I haven't seen that before, I don't think. Let's just scout around, I guess. Cave entrance? Please, 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 please. There's a signal nearby too. Wait. Yes! Talk to Chert. The stars, they're all dying. There've been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun. By Heart's name, we're next. What do you mean, we're next? It's the stars, you see. All the other stars are dying out. Or why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, it's... the star charts. Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now, our sun is about to... Oh. Well, I guess that's what's happening at the end of every loop then. We just die. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Wait, I want to ask you about other things. Found something. Why isn't that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Well, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova. And me, all my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Why are the stars dying? I don't know, they're old. Far older than we realize, and now all of them are dying. What does that matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Oh, come sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. We only get so much time, don't we? Ah, there was still more I wanted to do. How unlucky to have been born at the end of the universe. Wait, can I at least... There we go. Well, it would seem as if we're about to die any minute now. So, we might as well just sit here and enjoy the show, I suppose. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Get a marshmallow? Doze off. Oh, we could just die peacefully by going to sleep. Bang. Can we be greedy? How many of these can we take? As many as we want, I suppose. Well, how do we know when it's about to die? Something tells me it has something to do with that. Ash's Peak. Like, this is an hourglass. You guys know what I mean? It feels like they're an hourglass. Oh, it looks like it's exploding for sure. Whoa. Huh. Well, I didn't get to talk to Chert completely, unfortunately. So we didn't fully cover everything. But that seemed like a reasonable expedition. We got a little more information. I still don't understand what the prospect of this game is. Like, how we're ever going to finish this. Everything's still a little bit disconnected. Okay, so this is all the same. Okay, let's take a look at the log now and see what's going on here. Ash Twin Towers, the Sun Station, the High Energy Lab, the Whitehall Station, the Sunless City, Chert's Camp. Okay. Let's start with this. The experiments at the High Energy Lab were based on extraordinary findings from the Whitehall Station. Okay. The Ash Twin project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on Ember Twin's equator. Can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. Right. The Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. There's a path leading from the high energy lab to the Sun City. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the north pole of Ember Twin. All the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. The stars are simply dying of old age. Apparently they're much older than we realized. Chert has become catatonic in response to our sun's imminent death. Well, the easiest thing is to just go back to Chert and finish all of these entries, but I want to figure out a little more about literally everywhere else. Thankfully, we did at least find Chert, so I think that's a pretty reasonable achievement for that expedition. And now we go to... If I land on Hollowed Lantern, do I just die? It legitimately just looks like a massive blob of magma. Surely this is not hospitable. It just looks like volcanoes. And, yep, those are volcanoes. Okay, I'm not gonna bother this time around. I don't think it's even worth it. But now we can go to Giant's Deep. And then the other one, Dark Bramble. Since we kind of explored Ash's twin and Ember... Was it Ash's twin and Ember's twin? I think so. The twins. I just don't understand how this is gonna be hospitable, though. This is a giant water planet, from my understanding. And that aside, there's the issue of Dark Bramble, where... who knows? Okay. So, landing mode. Whoa, 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 whoa. What were those? What the heck? Okay. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Is there anywhere solid we can land on the surface? On these things? Do we have to land on one of these things? Okay, unlucky. Can we get out of here though? If we can get out of here, that's good enough for me. Oh my days. What is this? What am I looking at here? I guess we're technically not on the planet. We're on the things orbiting the planet, which is why we're like this, but... Well, there's our ship. Good luck getting back to that. I don't see anything. Oh, but we still get affected by gravity. So, where are we going now? We're just gonna fall down? Oh, we're kind of like orbiting it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's try going down. Let's try going down. Do I have to do this to go inside? Whoa. So it's just a bunch of storms. Oh, the anglerfish. Something anglerfish. can't remember that. Maybe we shouldn't be in the water in that case. But what do I even do? Where would you even set up camp? I guess if you were to set up camp, you'd set it up on the things orbiting it. Unless there's like a secret oasis in the eye of the typhoon or something weird like that. Who knows? Is there just calm in the middle of the storm? Is that what we're about to see? Or am I gonna get eaten alive? I mean, at the very least, we can kind of survive. That's cool. If you can consider this surviving. I want to get into the eye of the storm, but I don't think that's possible. Oh, okay. What happens if we go down? Is that a thing? This thing over here? It looks like this purple. The problem is there's a bunch of currents and it doesn't really look like we're going anywhere. Oh, I guess that can be said for like these as well. I just, where is that? Oh wait, we can just sit on these rocks in a second. Please? Can we just, just gotta wait for this to top up. Oh, it's too heavy to get off the ground. Maybe someplace shorter, like this? Oh, this is a city for sure. Or it's a place. Okay. Come on, what the heck? Surely we can walk on these. Okay. Well, here we are. There's O2 here, so that's good. Whoa, getting dizzy from this. Holy moly. Okay. Perfect. More things to read. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. I know my brother, Avins, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with us with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avins and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avins behave together, I don't know whether to say Avins or Avins, but anyways, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. So this is currently the what? The construction yard. And there's Eye of the Typhoon, something, I don't know. We'll head back there in a second, but first... Is there anything else? What is this? Well, it's not the cannon. It's going down. So... Huh. Maybe the intended method is to go into the Eye of the Storm, but I don't really know. I don't know if this follows the Eye of the Storm. Okay. So, my understanding is this doesn't work if we try to hover over that. We'll go around the other way. Tried that once before, and that is more than enough for me. Actually, no, it's not. You gotta try things twice just to make sure they weren't coincidences or freak accidents, but we can handle that in a bit. The real question is, where exactly is this going? Because it doesn't look like it actually brings us anywhere. I mean, we can just sit here. Pick up control module projection stone. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb there, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problems, and the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite notice. Tom Privet and Malavish will return to the cannon, as Mouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I shall join you and Daz. Privet What? I didn't get to... Hello? Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. What is happening? "10 minutes, 26 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon." Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? That just happened! Ow! What the heck? What is this? Are these different keys? Like there's one thing here, one thing there, one thing there. And that's the cannon, the schematics. Well, we're missing a stone. At least one. Intuition tells me it's two. I also don't know what this thing means. I guess it's time to fly across. Ooh, we are not built like that. Thankfully, we've got these. Okay. Well, here's another one. We can use that in a second. Is there anything else here, though, while we're here? No. Okay. Okay. Here. Whoa. What the heck? No, wait. I want to go back. I want to read that. I want to... Where is this place? What the heck? Wait. Okay. One more time. I'm just gonna go in the general direction of... Well, these. I don't know if that actually helps, but... Okay, there was something there, so it's something in this direction. But we've been in this direction. So, did I miss something, or... Well, have I already read it? Because we read this one already. I don't think there's anything up here, though. From memory. Well, there's this thing. Where is this though? Okay, so it's not even the Eye of the Storm. That's the Eye of the Storm. Wherever this is just some random unknown area. Is there anything else nearby? I'm guessing not. And we don't exactly have the most fuel or anything. I guess we can use this. Try and find someone. Pretty sure someone should be working here. That's way too far. Down. Maybe we can, like, take this around and down. Oh, I'm getting lost. Into the water, though. It's a little weird. It's like, we do this. And then we go straight down like this. Is there anything? I don't see a path. This just all looks like the same place that we were before. This is up there, this is up there, and then this was where we just were. I guess it's possible this is a thing? I don't know. Let's have a look-see. No, I guess not. Because this is just... We've been here before too. This doesn't do anything? I guess not. Yeah, with 2 times grab. Whoa. What? Who's that? Okay, well, in a way we've been forced to relocate. Whoa! Jesus Christ! This scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's other areas we can go to, but... I don't think there's anywhere that's connected to where we just were. Oh my god. I actually got jump scared by that. Okay. The era of me getting jump scared by games continues. Please tell me this updated the logs somewhat. I know it wasn't the most, you know, most pivotal expedition. Oh, that's a lot less than I'd hoped, I'm not gonna lie. Huh, there's more? This island is where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, the Nomai asked to put it on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched. Yeah, right. That's the thing I found the most interesting. 10 minutes ago recently. The Nomai finished building the final module for the orbital probe cannon and sent it into orbit around Giant's Deep. So those things we see orbiting Giant's Deep, those are the modules then for the orbital probe cannon. I guess? That's really the only thing that makes sense to me, but what am I supposed to land on? Am I supposed to go up to those probes and... Was I on the right track? Damn. It's unfortunate because I really don't know. In this dark bramble. Do I even bother going to dark bramble? I don't know. It still kind of feels like we don't have many answers. Okay, I mean, this is a little messy, but... Like, you could probably live here, maybe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, Oh, is this all landable? Ouch, what the heck? Now I wanna land on this thing. How do I properly land on it? Just do that. Okay, I am aware that wasn't the best landing in the world. Matter of fact, it's probably a worse landing than most. But we're here. 0.2 times gravity, so it's practically in space. Okay, nothing else to do but explore, I guess. What the heck? This has to be a place. This gives me important place vibes. Ouch. Oh, we cannot be serious. That's not a solid place to land. No. Just land on one of the branches. Just sit. Okay. Does this like peak? Do we have to climb all the way up there? Oh, we were supposed to land there in the first place? And I just mislanded? That was too hard. Come on. Okay, just relax. Thank you. Okay. Well, this looks the most promising. So let's do it this way. Well, we are super far away from the ship, unfortunately, so... Yeah, 50% fuel remaining. That's tough. No. Don't... Stop falling. Just sit. Like, here. Can we sit? No? We can't? How? Surely we can sit like here? Okay. I'll forget that, I guess. I don't even know if that's good to land on, but hey, here's the ship, I guess. We can go back and refuel. Ouch. Just, help me get up. Thank you. Give me that. Okay. Go again. Actually, wait. Can I Uh-oh. What the heck? Can I relaunch this to try and land on the surface, probably? What happens if we just, like, go up? Are any of these landable? Let's just say I want to land, like, here. No, I want to land down. Oh, and we're off. Wait, isn't this supposed to go down? Hello? Okay, autopilot. Oh, here we go. Well, we're too far away from that thing? Damn. We're just gone. Unless it's because of the landing gear. Which that would also be my bad. Okay, I guess. So be it. We found nothing, seen nothing. Is this gonna kill us? What happens if we just, Oh! Are we dead? What is this place? Which direction am I even supposed to fly in? Velocity match. What am I matching? I mean, I'm getting closer, but like, what the heck is this? Can we go down? Are these just other planets? Other stars? Other universes? Is there just nothing here? Wait. I need this. What? Oh, hang on. If we're going up, we just track one of these. Okay, maybe we can't do that. I don't know. Well, that doesn't make my life easier. One's just fully water and one's just like a bunch of trees and nothing. What about the moons? So I've been to Ash Twin, Ember Twin. Oh, so Ember Twin is the main one. Ash Twin is the moon. Huh. So I went about it in the wrong order, I think, the first time around. Oh wait, Sun Station. Wait, we can visit the Sun Station? Okay, and the Quantum Moon as well we haven't gone to. Hollow's Lantern. How is there stuff about Hollow's Lantern if it's just barely landable? Okay. These do not have moons. Presumably. And then there's the Interloper. There's the Whitehall. The Whitehall Station. Is there a way we can, like, track one of these immediately? And just autopilot to one of these? The Sun Station. Ugh. Excuse me, chat. Am I even gonna be able to see this? It's gonna be tiny. No, not that. Okay, what? Is that the Outer Rock? It has to be. Where's the sun? That thing? Do we get fried if we get too close to that? How does this work? The heck? Am I even getting closer to... I don't think I'm even getting closer to it. I'm just... I don't want to match its velocity. I want to head there. So, I guess, do we have to, like, do this? And then try to catch it? That seems like an impossible timing. I won't even lie to you. Well, can we land in other parts of Timber Hearth, or is that dumb? Maybe let's just go back to Brittle Hollow. What is that still to it? There's like that southern base thing. That southern base thing that I tried to go to and then it just launched me in the middle of nowhere. What else is there? Like... What? Okay. Come on. Come on, man. Well, that was a pretty okay landing until we actually landed. Okay. So where was I gonna go? I think... Well, they say everything's on the equator, right? So we gotta go around this way. Wait. So this is... Is this a different place to where we've been before? Jesus. Surely there's nothing here. Oh. Okay. There's a campfire. Notes? Can we read these? The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going with harrowing because of the, all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around it a little, and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite, inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay, well, I guess that's where we're going then. I'm still in the fire. My fault. I stood in the fire again. Okay. Whoa. So, what do I need? This. So all in there is ghost matter. Awesome. Is there anything here? So a bunch of these that I... Like, what do they even do? Oh, and then this is the stairs, probably. Oh, whoa. Is that how I was supposed to find my way down here the first time? Gravity Crystal Workshop. Sadly, that doesn't tell me anything. I guess it is! Because, look, this is the same place we were before. The one with all the... Yeah, this. And then the directory and all of that. We still have to get to this place. We've kind of explored a little bit of that place. So we have to get to either one of the other two places on the left or right, and then we can go down. Oh, well, this is where we came from. Still, though, it doesn't help that I don't know what these are. East is a gravity cannon. Oh, well, that's the... Okay, east is the gravity cannon. This is... Is that just the workshop? Is that how that works? So what happens if I come like this? Oh, well this is just... Hold up. Have I done this before? Oh, yes I have, okay. Can refuel. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And this thing's going up? Oh no, because I don't want to head there. I want to head to the other part. Okay, okay. Maybe that's how you're supposed to find this place. Instead, I kind of just wandered around and eventually found my way here. Whoa. Okay, so I guess either side will do. Except we've been here, so is that really helpful? We don't want to go up. We want to stay down here, kind of. Does that mean we have to go from here? Because we've been here before, too. There's this, and then you cross the bridge after a certain point. This is going to the north. This is literally the last place we want to go. Maybe I do want to go to the gravity cannon then, but... What? Gravity cannon. East 400 meters. So... What? Oh. There's stuff here. Well, it says east, so we gotta go this way. Presumably. Man, all of this just to get to the South Pole. Is there more stuff to explore? Oh, whoa. Wait. Pan view, rotate view, zoom view. Nah, that's not what I need, though. Oh, well, we can see where the interloper is. The Hourglass Twins. But we can't see where the sun station is? Oh, we can. Okay. That's not what I need, though. I need all the objectives. Ah, okay, I kind of remember this. We made a choice last time. Can we jump from here? Please tell me you can jump from here. Oof. Okay, so what happens if I just choose the other choice? Activate the gravity cannon. Wait. Call the shuttle. Right, that's what I did last time. So let's do this one. So we've activated the gravity cannon. Is that gonna do something? It pulled that orange thing in. The crossroads. Oh! Oh! Right. Yes, I guess that makes sense. It's a gravity cannon. Well, there's the South Pole thing. Do we even survive this? I gotta like, do this. No, please, just don't let too hard. Okay. Kind of. Low-key, we're still fine. It doesn't have that purple thing. So I was like, surely this is just not gonna do anything. I was wrong. Oh, we can't be real. Oh my god. Wait, can we land on this? Okay, no, that might be wraps. Okay, now that we're here, is there anything we can actually, like, go towards? What is this thing? Like, there's all these random bits floating around, but what is this thing? Can I can't grab onto that thing. Rusty match. Oh. Okay. Like, what is this? Is this anything? Yes, get on the... Yes. Okay. What the heck? Anything written? No. So we can go down that path I saw before. This may very well be the same one. No. I know. Come on. What the heck is this? Trees detected. Where? Wait, what? I guess there's the trees. Ooh. Oh, perfect. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Wait, so all this time, after falling in the black hole, instead of dying, I could have just come to this station? Are we for real? Wait, so what is everything else in the white, like, in the black hole then? Is there just nothing else that's useful? Like, this is the only useful thing? Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. Sorry, I just can't stop thinking about it. Oh my god, that's so stupid. A tower's warp can only be used during this brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happen when the astral body is directly overhead. Huh. Well, yeah, the ship's log seems to be happy with this. Oh. Ember Twin Projection Stone. Oh, well, we don't use it there. Wait, does that mean we need to use this projection stone? Well, somewhere? Take it with me, I guess. Ooh. Okay, so there's a bunch of plants here. We can go back up. This... No, I don't want to drop this. What does this do? What the heck is this? Where are we going? So this... Is this bringing us back to where we have to go, or... Is it just rotating us around? We're being rotated. What? I mean, I'm sure the other one just brings you the other way. Let's try that now. Oh, we can't even do that. Gotta bring it around this way. Yeah, it just brings you around the other way. Okay, okay. I don't think that exactly matters for the moment. Who knows, that might be important later, but do that. So I gotta get to a place where I can use one of these. But also... Oof. Where's the warp thing? Is this can't be the warp thing, can it? Also, for a station, it'd be nice if they could... Oh, I probably don't want to go back out there. How am I supposed to exit this place then? What the heck? Hang on. We just got... This is all glass. So... Voss! Do I have to actually read this and understand it? Oh, come on. I don't want to do that. What did it say? This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when this tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment. Is this the warp platform? So do we just sit here and wait then? For us to be aligned? And then we get warped? Is that how this works? You have to be aligned. Is it just a waiting? Oh! Why, yes. It is just a waiting game. And we've been here before too. Yup. Return warp status charged. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. And have I read all of this? The Hanging City. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Horse Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Kasaba, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Horse Station. If you and Rue meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Kasaba. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. A long time. I mean, you've done it before? Oh! That didn't do anything. Is this the wrong one? Maybe like here? Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poki, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Wait. Oh, I gotta go have a look at that after. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clara and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is extremely minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean that I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Pokey, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Pokey. The High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. Right, well, I suppose that's where we have to go then. Well, that would have been useful to know before going to Ember Twin, I suppose. Ember Twin? Ember Twin. Yes. And I didn't miss anything. I hope not. Okay, is there anything else here? Huh. Can I read this? No. Fuel. Holy moly, that is literally, that is insane. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. This is the guy that went missing. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it. Hohenfelds, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said that this piece of brittle hull is as stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Okay, so all of this is done. All of that is done. You can still put a slate in here, which is the weirdest part. Oh no. Okay. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow Lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow Lanterns for nights at a time. Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Whoa. Wait, so where are we right now? What happens if I'm on Brittle Hollow? Okay, that's good to know. We made it back, but I've never seen this. Well, no, I must have been here before, clearly. But... Oh, no. Why? Wait, can't I just do this again, then? I mean, we're gonna run out of time soon. Oh. That very much so looks like a supernova. Well, I suppose our time is up. This is pretty cool, though. Ah. Okay. The ship's gonna have to recount everything. I'm too dumb to put together what just happened. Okay, Whitehall Station, done. Northern Glacier. Huh, okay. Well, this is all we found out? Damn. Oh, I mean, we finished this, though. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in ice and snow. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the Whitehall Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. Right. Well, okay. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the Whitehall Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule. The Nomai was skeptical if the equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. Well, I guess I missed that. I just assumed that the timings would be reasonable. Still though, what remains to be seen? That's the northern part, so we still have to go to the southern part of the... God damn it. We still have to go to the southern part. It's been eluding us for so long. Might be time. This still also doesn't answer anything about any of the other planets, by the way. Wait, what happens if I do one of these? Try to re-land. Oh. Open the hatch. Gotta fix the camera too. Where's the... No, no, no. Where's the camera? Okay. What's this? Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts were currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Mika, Hornfell's museum curator. Okay. What, and there's just... I'm just supposed to take it that there's no one inside this? Even though the lights are on? Okay. What is this? There's a chair and camping equipment and a fire and a note. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I turn to Gabro, our resident expert in leisurely willing away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallow. Well, it seems like we don't really get that choice. Everything's just burnt before we get the chance. Is it this thing? Well, that is not nearby, I must say. What is the nearby signal? That's not nearby either. I mean, if it says nearby, surely that means it's gotta be close to me, right? Surely that's not the signal they're talking about. That's not close to me. I didn't even know they let us do this. Explore our own planet as well. This is where we started, I think. Look at that. So I guess let's keep going this way. Ooh! It's the same ruins that we found before. God. Is that Donzo? Oh my god. Okay. I will land more gently next time. My fault. Does this add anything to the logs? What would it possibly add is the problem. We know there's a radio... This radio tower got shut down, essentially. And some small talk about marshmallows and stuff. Surely nothing got added. Yeah. Okay, so let's go like, even just like this. Just like this is good. around the equator again, more or less. Here we go. This is what we found before. Okay. What the heck? How does this thing turn? I don't know if I'm making it turn or if it's just turning by... Okay, it's just turning by itself. There's ruins here as well. Are these ruins? Please tell me this isn't just the place we started. Oh, they actually are ruins. Is this even worth exploring though? Down? Ghost matter detected nearby. Well, rats. Here? Which direction is that? This way? Well that's fine. We just have to not... What? Whoa! Okay, my fault. Stay away from that. I thought it meant the waterfall. None of this is important at all. That feels untrue. I mean, I guess this is our home planet. It makes sense there wouldn't necessarily be anything here. I'm just kind of disappointed as well. Okay, time to leave. Well, my guess is this is either very important eventually or literally just a red herring and means nothing. I feel like there's no in between. Okay. We're gone. So, I guess let's keep going this way, just around the equator, but past this place. There's ice caps? Whoa. Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's just, would we really find anything on our own planet? Surely not. But why would they even include that? Why would this be an option if it means nothing? Yeah, nothing as expected. Alright, we do not have info on. Wait, so we've done... Oh, okay, so I think green means there's new stuff to discuss. And yellow or orange means there's more stuff to learn about. So it looks like we've learned everything we can about the Adderrock, for example. which is good. Harmonica signal. Oh! Huh. Well, I guess we do also have to do this. Somewhere on Timberheart, they claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica. So maybe we should go looking for that then. Who knows? That could be the ice caps thing we were looking at before. So I'm guessing that's just up. Or here somewhere? We can just park. Like the... That's fine. I don't have my spacesuit on. Give me that. Well, to be fair, not that like I actually need it, but... Well, we kinda need it. Wait, this isn't even the north part of the map. Where even is this? I'm about to die a very gruesome death, aren't I? What the heck? It just went, okay, it just, no. Okay, it just goes from one thing to another. Sure, man. Okay. Okay. This... So this is different from what we saw before. Yo! Hey, yo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over myself and take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some sort of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it put its roots down in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Mal and Hal loose on it. Best to get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me hold the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Oh, well, what happens if I do it? What happens if I... Duplicate signal. What? What the heck? So where is this going exactly? And what do they mean by duplicate signal? Okay, in that case, my guess is that the harmonica comes through this. Where's this thing ended up? It stopped moving. It's just landed on a thing somewhere. Okay, can I do this? Oh, there we go. So I was right. The harmonica signal is from this thing. But sending my scout... Wait, does he want his scout specifically? Is that what that means? Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. Need something from me, hatchling? I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than the outside? Yeah. This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed, huh? Don't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling Ness about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this dance seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. Well, this is probably a wormhole then. of some kind. You're sure this isn't from Timber Hearth? No, I have the same suspicion. Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go in Timber Hearth and saw everything there is to see, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Nah, I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble if it's from anywhere, Hatchling. Yep, I would agree. Definitely looks Dark Bramble-y. Okay. I'm also not too sure how much time has passed exactly. It could very well be close to time for the supernova to... Wow, okay, that was a bright sun. Wait, so this is... Huh, so this is the very north side. It's just where the seed is. And then if you go down this way... We have, for example, the radio tower, which we saw before, the campsite, which we saw before. What is the signal? Oh, the signal, wait, no. Frequency. Oh, is this Morse code of some kind? Is this going to be important? It feels like this is going to be important. I'm stuck. Never mind. It feels like this is going to be important somehow. Okay. Well, it's nice to know there's still some stuff to look around and find on our own planet. I'm glad I didn't give up on this just yet. That's what we saw before. And then on the south side... Come on, man. Wait, we're alive. Unidentified signal nearby. What the heck is that? What the heck is this? Grove Shard. Quantum fluctuations. What? Well, there's another one. Does this thing make the same noise? They make the same noise. Huh. Is that all there is down here? I guess so. We've run out of fuel, but we have plenty of oxygen. Matter of fact, it doesn't look like we're running out, so... Oh. Oh, I see. You can't use a huge boost on it like you could with the fuel. That tracks. Well, where's the proper path to leave this place? We're gonna go this way? Okay. This way. Well, I guess we've solved a couple of mysteries, but none of the big ones. So, at least it's a little reassuring, I guess, that we've worked through some of this stuff. At the same time, though, we know nothing of anglerfish, nothing of... Well, not much really about the Eye of the Universe. Is this just nothing? Why is there just a patch of trees here? But yeah. We can't even go as fast anymore. Just looking for whatever we can find. And it appears to be nothing. Ooh, it's a pretty cool cave. Is it even a cave? No, no, please don't go down there. Thank you. Is this just home? This is literally just home. Okay, never mind. I mean, it's like, it's kind of cool, I guess. Home is cool, don't get me wrong, but... we have bigger fish to fry. Also, where's my ship? My ship should be around here, right? I just... no. I don't remember if it was this launch or last launch that I kind of just went out of the town and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. It was very close. And park this spaceship around here. So, unfortunately, we gotta go for a little hike. I don't even know how much time I have left anyways. It can't be that much. Spend a decent amount of time looking around. What happens if I go back now? Without my... anything? Are they gonna say something to me? This isn't even... this is the ruins. This isn't even where I wanted to go. Well, shame. Alright, I guess we're doing this then. Critical. Oh, I wanted to just... no, this doesn't do nothing. Oh my god. I've done this in what might be the worst way possible. Ghost matter. Oh, ghost matter. True, we can just kind of... yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, I'm satisfied with what to explore here. I don't think we have to go back to Timber Hearth anymore. For the time being, anyways. The unfortunate thing is, everything I can think of kind of leads back to Brittle Hollow. All the information that we need feels like it's from Brittle Hollow. Okay. Oop. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite? Wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. Yep, I get harmonica music and I launched my scout. Somehow the seed is much smaller, or much larger on the inside. When I launch my scout, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Right, it seems a lot like Dark Bramble. Where's the other thing? Quantum, is this it? Quantum Grove. There's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching and emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. But that's just that's it. That's its own standalone thing. It's not very helpful. Okay, this is gonna be kind of stupid, but I think we should land on the lantern. I don't know what happens. I'm probably gonna die. And then after the lantern, we can go do more productive things like more Brittle Hollow, I guess. It's just confused. Like, I don't know what I don't know. It's very possible I'm just missing like one or two pieces, critical pieces of information from the places I've already been to. which doesn't make this easy at all. Okay, undershot targets, we just do this again. Okay. I kind of want to land on like a... You know, one of these maybe. Is there any chance we can land inside? It's all just lava. It's not gonna end well. Wait, can we just leave now? Whoa! Well, for what it's worth, we can land on here. I just... If we touch that, do we die? Okay, yes. Yes, we do just die. Okay. Which means any information we get is either just hidden inside one of those volcanoes, which sounds dumb, or it's just kind of there. Like, you get information about it from other sources. That seems more plausible. Okay. What else is there even? We've kind of explored a little bit of everything with the exception of like the sun station that I can't seem to get to very accurately, or the interloper. We can lock on this thing? Whoa. Wait, where? So we're heading to the interloper. Uh-oh, that is not a... Whoa, 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 whoa. We're getting... Okay, that's right. Note to self. Don't do that. It's just a different orbit though, so that's gonna be annoying. Moonwalk a little bit. Very nice. Try that again. So we do this, we go here, we do that, and then we autopilot, and then we just have a look. Okay, that looks fine. Looks good. Is it going behind? It's going behind. Okay, no, we can't do that. What, is that too close to the sun already? Okay, I guess that's too close to the sun already. Alright. Unreal. I'm just not gonna try for that. I'm just gonna leave that. So, is that kind of everything that needs to be done here? It looks like it, right? It looks like that's the case for the Attlerock too. Riddle Hollow has by far the most things. The Nomai noticed a strange rock shard that appeared to wander when nobody was watching. Well, this is probably the same thing that we found. Okay, we still have to go to the... No, we don't. We just need a picture of the Black Hole Forge? And we need pictures of these things, but we know about all of them already. There's more to explore with the gravity cannon. What? Space to mark location on HUD. Wait, we can do this? And then Northern Glacier. What about the Southern Observatory? There's no information on the Southern Observatory. Is that it? Surely that can't be it. And then there's more about Chert's Camp. I don't know if that means there's more about those as well. But okay. What's this about the sun station? Not everyone supported its construction. Right. And then there's this. Which looks... Yeah, I mean, that looks about done, I guess. And there's so much more to do here. There's more with the construction yard. How is that even possible? Okay, anyways, let's... No. What was I gonna do? Brittle Hollow and... Gravity Cannon, right? So this is what we're looking at. Also, there's a HUD now. Okay. Follow the HUD, follow the HUD. Whoa. About to repair. Wait. Let's get this. No? Okay, I guess we'll repair this in a second. Okay. So... Hulls and the landing camera are damaged. Jesus. Okay, autopilot is not being very kind to me. Okay, did that. Surely autopilot can handle this, right? Right, autopilot? Right. Okay. Good. Oh, it's damaged. Okay. As long as we're alive, it's fine. This. We're probably not even coming back here. So that's alright. Okay. To the gravity cannon. So this thing has always been accessible from the surface. It's just this thing. What else do they want me to do, though? Feels like I've looked at everything already. Is there a nicer way down? Dude. Okay. Can't use space to slow my descent? No, I can't. Okay, it has to be shift. So we would know about all of this. Shuttles on the quantum moon. There's these two options. Activate the gravity cannon, but why? What else could we possibly do? Call the shuttle home. We did this already. And then we went in the shuttle, and then it like went somewhere, and then we called it back. What else is there to know about this thing? Southern Observatory. I mean, okay, whatever. Let's just do this then. Isn't this the thing that led me nowhere? Am I supposed to get off and jump into that thing? Is that how that works? Why else would this... Whoops. No, give me that. The Southern Observatory. What's this south? So south is like this direction, which is where this is going. Okay, let's assume for the sake of argument we take this. It brings me over there. But then the thing is going to the left, which is along the equator. So it doesn't even... What? That doesn't even help me. How far south do I go? It's not even that far south, and then it just drops me off. Wait. Here? This is not really south either. Okay. I guess we'll have to launch the... Wait, can you do both? I don't think you can do... No. What? Dude. What? What is that? Okay. So we gotta find... Is that the thing? Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, please, just sit still, kind of thing. Just chill. I'm barely getting close. Okay, never mind. No. We're getting there. No. Down. Okay, just... It feels like I'm always... Oh, and then we just... Oh, wait. We have to go down and activate the thing first. Okay. Let me just chill. We've had this before, so I don't think we need it again. What? What are these bridges? Why did they just go nowhere? That's the second one. Okay, the first one, like, you can kind of jump down into something else. The second one, literally, it has nothing below it. What do I even do? Is there something I have to do to, like, complete these bridges? Or... Surely they're not finished. Surely it's not supposed to be like that. Well, just like that. Okay. Give me that. Okay, good. And then now, well, we go back to the ground again? This just feels bad. We've been here. just realized this is probably the worst possible way I could have gone down. I legitimately should not be allowed near here. Really? Oh my god. Slow down, slow down. Jesus. Okay. Well, I guess this is probably better. Running out of time, man. Do I have to reset this since I've already been here? No, it's already orbiting. Okay. So if I use it more than once, I can just sit here. Though by now it's probably too late. What is this south thing? There's supposed to be a route from the gravity cannon. I assume that route was the place I tried to take. Oh yeah, now I might as well have a look at this. Yeah, right. So we departed after we arrived, which doesn't make sense. That's what they were talking about. Nah, okay. The end of the world's about to happen. Oh, wait. Is there more fuel? Where's the other fuel? Maybe this side? Oh yeah, just a permanent fuel source, okay. And where is gravity? No! You know what? I'm just waiting for the supernova. It has to be soon. This has to be. No, actually, wait. While we're here, fine. Let's say you. Wait, is that purple? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Damn. All I wanted to do is just visit the south side of Brittle Hollow, man. Okay. Do I have to rethink this? I don't. Okay. Does wait. Gravity cannon. Generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the quantum. There's more to explore. What? Like, the only thing I can think of is to do both. Recall the shuttle and do the... and activate the gravity cannon. But one, I don't even know if you can do both. And whoa, that is not where I want to go. Where is... There we go. Let's just chill a little bit first. One, I don't know if both of those are possible. And two... What's the benefit of doing both? What more do I find out by doing both? The only other option is I'm just missing some random piece of dialogue somewhere. Which would feel even worse, I think. Okay. Okay. Gravity cannon. What the? How is this a thing I can fold? Wait, what? What? Okay. I'm going to swiftly ignore that. I guess this is the safest place to drop in that case. What happens if I'm just standing here? Well, it doesn't do anything if I just stand here, right? There's no, like... There's no frequency it makes or any... Wait, what? Okay, well that... I don't care about that. I'm just gonna try and see if I can do both. Otherwise, we're out of here. At crossroads. Okay. So, call the shuttle home, activate the gravity cannon. So what if we activate the gravity cannon and then call the shuttle home? What does that do? Or is it gonna stay? Okay, no, we can't. So we'll do that. Activate the gravity cannon. Wait, what? Oh! I have just launched them to their death. Oh, no! Dude, I'm so dumb. But how is that possibly gonna give me a log? Can I? Oh, wait, I can just restart? I feel like no, because we're already here. we have to be outside to launch the shuttle, so we can't be inside. It's not like we're going anywhere. I'm just launching it, but like, why? What's the point? No, please come back. Why do you have to be so fast? Okay, I wanna go down. So this one, up, down. Holy moly. Oh, it opens and closes from the same side. I guess that also makes sense. Oh, so once this aligns, we teleport back. Ah, okay. Alright, back. Well, I wish we didn't have to go back here, but we kind of do, because we can go from the gravity cannon to the southern observatory, right? Or so I've been told. Oh, wait. I probably need the... It can't have been that long. Let's say 10 minutes. What does that sound? Why is it? That sound. Okay. This is just... What the heck? This is just gonna launch me upwards if I use it, so there's no point in using it. But I had a radio static somewhere before. Surely that's not it. You just hear nothing if there's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more try. One more try. Here. Okay. I know. This is south. That's why... It undershoots me, so that means I have to get out of it first. Alright, I'll try again. Hang on, let's see this. Oh my god. Okay. This has to be it, right? These crystals, and then we follow these. What the heck is that? Do we just like jump? Okay. There we go. And then that. I mean, great. But now what? You're telling me we need fuel? We need more fuel? Have we not been here? We really haven't been here before? No, it can't propel me up though. But this is no. Okay. I don't even know what happened there. I'm not gonna lie. How is this any different from the place we visited before? The Southern Observatory. Also, if I do this, reset loop, yes. Oh my god. Southern Observatory. I can't even make it there. So you have to take a picture of it before you can mark the location on the map. Dude. Oh! No, okay, no, never mind. Oh my god. There's more to explore. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Okay. No, do not. Okay. No way, man. But what do I even... What can I even do from here? Do I have to go out and fix it? Wait. Ooh! Okay, I don't think I'm fixing that. Where are we? It's the Auto Rock. What even is all of this? Oh, it's the second half. That's where the second... Okay. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do here. So... There's no way to repair this. It split clean in half. can I like do? Nope. All right. And I take it this isn't gonna do anything either. Nope. All right. I'm gonna reset. What am I missing, man? How can I just not progress anything? That doesn't make any sense. There has to just be one thing I'm missing in Brittle Hollow. Or maybe there's a lot more than one thing. Oh my god. Okay. Why is it sending me in that direction? Don't go on any cliff. Sit. Okay. Where is... Wait, I didn't disable... What is happening? Did I disable the HUD? I did. Did I just jump last time? Surely I didn't just jump. Did I actually? Okay. 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 Where does this all go? Did I do all of this for nothing? Or is it up there? Please. Okay. Is this it? This cannot be it. What? Not even one thing. Oh, we can't be serious. Is the Southern Observatory... Did the law say something like the Southern Observatory was destroyed or something like that? Like, what? This is just all the same. Surely it's not through that little gap. Maybe like here? Go down this way? No, stop. What the heck? Ghost matter? Where? Why would there be ghost matter here? Oh wait, not that. This. Oh, these. Let's... So we can fly over there? No. Isn't this where we came from though? What the heck? What am I missing? Alright. I'm just gonna look at the logs and double check what I actually know about the Southern Observatory. Oh my god. How is there nothing? That doesn't make any sense. How is that the full extent of the Southern Observatory? In theory, it's supposed to go up, I guess. Because it's locked from the outside. So the observatory is on the surface, so you have to go... Like, what? But there's no path upward. It doesn't... Aww. Okay, the Southern Observatory. On the South Pole. Can't get into the observatory from the surface, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. That's it? An eye signal locator. Okay. I mean, to be fair, this doesn't say there's more to explore here. But maybe it's because I haven't actually gotten there yet. So I have to find Gabro, which makes sense. We went to the construction yard. And there's nothing. Quantum Moon. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom note sometime appear in the sky. Launch the shuttle to the phantom moon. So this is... what? You have to launch the shuttle... Wait. At the gravity cannon, you can launch a shuttle using, well, the gravity cannon. So you could probably launch it to the quantum moon. The problem is, how does that help me? Theoretically, by something an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. Okay, which means I have to go to Ember Twin itself. Wait. Yes, I have to go to Ember Twin itself to find a fossil to explore. Okay. One of the three. Alright, so I have to find the escape pod as well, which could be anywhere, but this is labeled under Ember Twin, so presumably it's on Ember Twin. I don't know how to interpret this though. This says there's more to explore here. This doesn't. But there just has to be. I don't know what any of this means. And then this is the same. Several large... Yeah, this one makes sense, because we kind of left early. Like, that's it, though. I guess you could go to Ember Twin. And do all this. I don't know. What the heck? Well, I've stopped moving since. Wait. Hello? Okay. There we go. What is this? The probe cannon. Yeah, that's the broken stuff we saw. Okay. I don't know, like, was that not the correct path to the Southern Observatory? No, okay, matter of fact, I'm searching the sub. I don't care. I'm searching the sub. Path to the Southern Observatory from... what's it called? The gravity cannon. If you found the sign, then you just go that way. You'll have to jump across a lot of platforms. What? Yes, we've been knew this. Your goal is the South Pole. But we reached the South Pole, no? Look for lights on hanging columns. Yes, I did that. Follow the sign then and head towards the South Pole. On your mini-map is the red dot. Yes, I know that. Then using the path. What? There's a part with ghost matter, but you won't have to do anything to fancy to get around it. So that has to be the part we just found. There's a nearby platform that is meant for you to jump to. Do not try and fly over the ghost matter because you'll be using a gravity crystal to stand upside down. What? So that was the correct path? What? But why is there just nothing in that corner of the... What the heck? Why is there just nothing in that little corner of the room? Let's do... Where are we even looking, actually? I want to know where I'm looking. Brittle Hollow. Am I gonna bump into you? there like 5 times and there's just nothing. Nope, stop. Okay. Yo, relax. What the heck? Okay. Okay, it deactivated the thing as well. Okay. Gravity cannon. We just head down from here. There's also projection stones, which I don't know if we need. Anyways, put that there. Jesus. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm fairly confident this is correct. This is the correct way. We gotta do this, all of this. Okay, this is fine. Just reset. Wait. Is that it? Oh my god. Are you serious? Why? What kind of engineering is that? If you're a civil... No, I refuse to believe if you're a... can I open the door from this side now? Actually, it's not gonna stay unlocked anyways. Oh my god. Finally. Please don't tell me it's too late. I want to see some of this stuff. I have stuff to read. My microphone is disconnected. Apparently. No, it's not even disconnected. It's just with this software. What? What the heck? Okay. Kasava's construction yard has been using cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update, it's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. What? There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones that Kasava typically uses to send components into orbit. And then there's another which spins the opposite direction. Right. My gratitude, Spire. Konoe is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone, but was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much so wanted to make a model. So, it's not actually gonna... Right. So... Oh, well, this is gonna update the log, surely. Okay, clockwise goes up, and anti-clockwise goes down. Checks out, probably. So, what is... No, it can't be, right? Because we came from this. This is just the exit. So what's up here then? What the heck? Is this like a full-scale model of the solar system? What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Oh, here we go. Based on our knowledge of the Quantum Moon, we believe that this eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to this star system, but we were unable to warp to this eye itself. The locator we built on the outer rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye wishes to not be found. What? Oh, wait, there's another. Kasaba, how can you suggest that? The eye signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware, I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we are no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Burn. There's more! How What the heck? Hello? What is happening? My mic keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I think the stream might be dying here. Might be running out of storage, maybe? I don't know. Wait, it doesn't... There we go. What the heck? Okay. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the Quantum Moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's the furthest from the sun. Oh, Giant's Deep is the furthest from the sun. Huh. So it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visible. Yes, let's build a cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. And it broke. As we couldn't find the eye signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue the search method. Mal's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're building? Have we? Do we know anything about that? Also, whoa. So I guess this is the solar system then. Okay, well, that's great and all. Hopefully that's everything in this room. Cause otherwise we'd have to come back here. Matter of fact, I'll scout the place a little more one last time. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. And just to make sure I didn't miss any extra spirals from these. So this seems to direct the search to... Oh. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. Huh. We can take you back. What? There we go. Yeah, something tells me I don't have much time left anyways. That's alright. I'll just be a little careful here. And surely this doesn't do anything, right? We put one of the things here. No, we put it here. Or is this gonna give me text that I need to read? Oh. Kanoe, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoe, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank right to the core. Kasaba convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kanoe, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads. Yup, as we are so painfully aware of now. That's everything, right? Okay, well, I'm glad I decided to move that. Which means you can move something here and... I don't know, do something with it. So it showed us what was in here. We've read this one before, I think. Oops. Okay. And this is their ship, not ours, so I think even if I wanted to, yeah. Surely that's enough. That seems to direct us to Giant's Deep. So you'd want to go below the current using the correct cyclone. But if you go below the current, you need to deal with the anglerfish. So we have to visit the twins. In order to deal with that, presumably. Other than that, is there anything else I'm missing? I mean, the gravity... Okay, the gravity cannon said something... There's more to explore, but like, what is the... What could there possibly be? Whoa. Like, what does this even do? We call this in. Can I do this from the ship? Surely, it doesn't even work from, like, here. It's not gonna work on the ship. So, and then we can launch this. It's probably gonna be like, you're supposed to launch it at a certain time or whatever, at a certain orbit. But even then, I don't freaking know. What else could possibly be here? Could we do it again? Like, what happens if we... It recalls it, no matter where it's from. What happens if I do it again? Nothing. And then what happens if I do this again? Then off it goes. Alright, I don't know. We've done this, I think. Yeah. Is that something? No, I don't think so. There's parts on board. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So I'm guessing the right one does nothing, the middle one brings us back, and the left one sends us then. Because otherwise... Was? Alright, and... I mean, we've been down there. I swear I've checked here, but I'll check it again. That's fine. The end of the world is nigh. Alright, we can't even go up. Have I read this one? See me in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. Follow the path west to the crossroads you can reach from here. I think I've seen that one before. Oh. How? Well, okay. We can't propel ourselves. Well, we can. We have oxygen, but like, there's no point. The world's about to end. Okay, I'm surprised that wasn't more damaging to us. Was there a signal here somewhere? Oh. Not that one. Anything closer to us? No. Alright. So it is. No. Oh wait, right. It's gonna be the same. Here we go. But even now, I mean, we have no fuel. The sun's gonna die. Where's the thing? Here we go. Okay. Wow, it's not even enough to get us out of here. That's pretty cool too. Oh, I mean, I forgot about this. We're gonna just... Going? Oh yeah, just... Whoa. It's just been falling apart, I guess. Well, I don't think there's any way we make it back to our ship, but I guess we could try. Even if there was a way, I mean, look at that. That thing's gonna go. Okay! Maybe there was less hope than I thought. We are gonna get a concussion doing this. We can't even land on the... Yeah, okay. Yeah. So the planets slowly change. All of them. Brittle Hollow slowly just becomes nothing. The Hourglass Twins do their Hourglass thing. Yeah, wow. That was more gruesome than I was expecting. And the other two probably have their defining characteristics that I have no idea about. Please tell me that is almost everything for Brittle Hollow. I imagine it has to be. Let's just look. Let's just look at the log, shall we? Oh my god. I still can't believe that's where the Southern Observatory is. That's so dumb. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's all we added. That was pathetic. Matter of fact... Oh, well, we don't know about that, so that's all good. Okay. Good. So... What was the... I missed the image. Everything else... Yeah, a deep space probe. Okay. What? So I need the other view. So what is that? It's green, so it's done? So I don't need this anymore. How do I not have... Oh. Well, I don't have images of them. I guess this is true. I think that's everything I need to know, though. We also got a little bit on this, apparently. Yep. Cool. We're gonna have to deal with that eventually, maybe. We're gonna have to go to Dry and Steep eventually. And we'll probably have to do all of this too. Matter of fact, are there any... I can mark that for next time. And we should go to Ember Twin first, because... I think it's Ember Twin first, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think we'll do that next time. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Did we really just spend 3 hours trying to figure out that stupid Southern Observatory? Oh my god. That is so sad. That's remarkably sad. Why? You know what? Whatever. No. Whatever. Thank you, chat, for watching. I'll probably be here tomorrow, maybe. Okay, bye.